and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot. And today I'll be doing a reading for Leo, okay? So this is going to be for any planet you have in your chart, anywhere under Leo, welcome. If you don't, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with the Brian Fowler's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, I would like to remind you all that we all have an intuition and it is crucial to learn how to utilize it, okay, for ourselves. So for that reason, on Mondays, I do a video called How to Strengthen Your Intuition. So check that out. And with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, let's get into your cards. I'm a Leo too. I'm a Leo rising, so I'm like, yay! I'm excited. My the Aries reading went well today. I really felt my clairsentience take flight there. In any case, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Too many. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. What should they expect? And you got the Six of Summer in the upright. Nice. Very good. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. These angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share it. And we got the Star. That's an Aquarius card, but nonetheless, that's good. Good. With the Eight of Winter at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Six of Winter in the upright, and it flipped itself. Nice. What's at the bottom of the deck? Nay. Well, Two of Autumn, the Strength, Renewal, Princess of Winter, Queen of Winter, Four of Winter. I think I'll just stick with the Two of Autumn. Pointing towards the right. Okie dokie. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone. And you got the Eight of Summer. Moving on. With the Ten of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Aw. Nice. Let me put this away. and clarify. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and clarify why the 6th of summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the 6th of summer is here in the upright. It's here in the upright because of doomy gloom. With gotcha at the bottom of the deck. Surprise, surprise! So, now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the star card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the star card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the star card is here, followed by the 8 of winter because of Epona's wild daughter and the Pook. So I pulled Epona's wild daughter and there was the Pook at the bottom of the deck. Now, okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the 6th of winter is here in the upright with the 2 of autumn behind it, pointing towards the right. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the 6th of winter is here in the upright with the 2 of autumn behind it, pointing towards the right. Please, angels and guides. And you got She of the Kurak. I see this word, Kroach, and it makes me think of crotch. Yep, I said it. I'm being very silly today, and I was worried. See, I'm doing these videos in the morning because I'm kind of busy today. And I was like, I just hope I'm not very dry in my videos. I'm like, please, God, make it so I be silly. Please. Now I'm a little too silly, but it's okay. I like it. Okay. All right. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the 8 of summer is here in the upright, followed by the 10 of autumn in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Spirit Dancer with Singer of Courage at the bottom of the deck. Now, what I shared in the Aries reading was that, you know how when you start into a new phase of life, things are new, so you need a whole time to get used to it. But then once that new phase, what you learn in that new phase becomes your default mode, so that you don't even think about how to react to things, but you just react to it naturally in that way and that way only. That is when magical things starts happening. And I mentioned my glee and my joy and my apparent silliness was a sign of that. When you just are happy and silly just to be happy and silly, just because you want to be happy and silly, that's a good thing. Okay? Now, before I get too lost in my thoughts, let me read for y'all, okay? First card is the Six of Summer in the upright. And the Six of Summer talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So something's a coming, something's a miss. Well, it's not a miss, but it's coming for sure, right? And something good is coming from. So okay, sorry, let me reiterate. Something is coming from your childhood that you remember differently than what had happened, right? And the reason why that is probably the case is because you were, the way you perceived it was not necessarily the right way, because you as an adult have a different way of looking at things, even though they seem bad at first, but the outcome is going to be positive. So that's when you're like, okay, I'll put in the effort, I'll put in the time, I'll put in the investment if it will give me this return, right? So maybe seeing as you did not see that foresight, because you did not have that foresight as a kid, you remembered chores like a pain in the ass, right? But nowadays, it's surprise, because you are probably now a parent, or you are probably now living by yourself, and you're like, oh, holy shit, I'm so happy that they taught me that when I was a kid, so that now I don't have to like learn it, so you're prepared. So now your own thoughts, your own higher self is surprising the living shit out of you, you know? And making it seem different than what you remember it to be. Okay? Then you got this is not okay. Then you got the Star card, which is wishes fulfilled, and the Eight of Winter, which is you not really believing in yourself, that you're not really believing that your wishes can become a reality. So you're kind of like, it's happening, but is it really for me? What's going on? Should I really trust in this? I don't know. I've made this mistake once before of trusting something and it falling through, right? And the reason why you're second guessing this wish fulfillment is possibly because of you haven't yet gone through your inner shadow work for you to be able to see that this is to not look a gift horse in the mouth. It's actually a gift from the universe, because you have been vibrating at the right frequency. Okay, but you're like, nay, there's something here that I don't trust it, even though you should trust it. But you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm reading to myself, right? Because I'm a Leo too. So I'm like, so basically this surprise element that is basically your your wish fulfillment, you are second guessing because you were not used to it. And okay, first, I didn't mention it in the Aries reading, but look at that. I have like a ray of light from my mirror reflected. There's someone watching over this. Someone or some angelic being. Oh. Or one of my ancestors. I don't know. But whoever it is looking out for moi. I love it. Okay, next, you got the Pook card. Pook. Poke. So this is being able to see the good and the bad and the bad and the good. Paradox. Resolution. So, seeing as you are in a whole new stage of life, you're still getting used to it. So you see the both sides to the coin, you see the positive and the negative of a situation. And you're like, do I really want this? Do I? I don't know. But it's just a matter of time before you get with the program of this new energetic frequency. Yeah. Feeling good, basically. Okay. Next, you got the 6th of winter, which is moving into calmer waters from wherever you were, as well as the card clarifying it is the 2 of autumn, and the 2 of autumn talks of indecision. No, it doesn't. My mistake. Well, it's talking about bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. So it's kind of like indecision. You're like, there are too many things that you're doing in a day, and you can't decide which ones to put your attention into more than another, which really does have something to do with indecision. But basically, you're juggling with action. You're juggling with something that will generate money for you. Yeah, you're juggling with that. And the card clarifying that is she of the crotch. The crag. I swear, every time I see this word, I think of crotch. She of the crotch. I know Dharma doesn't read it that way, but I'm like, hey. I do. She of the crag. Okay, Dharma, I'll do it your way. Let's not get too silly. Okay, so it's clarifying it's she of the crag pointing towards. Was it pointing towards it? I think it was pointing towards. No, it wasn't. Okay, so it's she of the crag in the upright. Now, she of the crag talks of the perceptive principle, fertility, nurturing. Basically, the perceptive principle is being in the receiving mode. Fertility also talks of being in the receiving mode, because feminine fertility is her receiving the little swimmers, right? And nurturing is the receiving mode of people who need help, who need to be raised up correctly. So it's all talking about the receiving mode. And being in the receiving mode of the universe in order to receive your lovely things, right? Yes, the things that are meant for you. Now, the next card you got is the 8 of summer, followed by the 10 of autumn. Now, the 8 of summer is leaving something behind, desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So you're moving on because you see that where you're at won't necessarily give you what you want. So you're like, bye-bye, I'm going towards my 10 of autumn, my 10 of pentacles, my money, my abundance. I'm going towards that. Okay? And it says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yeah. This would be foresight. It's seeing ahead. It's planning ahead. It's planning ahead for a bright future with your family. Right? Right. And these two cards are clarified by the Spirit Dancer, which talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration, which are key to do before planning anything out in advance for your future. You need to look at all the options and choose a clear path for you. Okay, and the Singer of Courage, which talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and strength, and moral strength. Basically, the Ten of Autumn is really you having foresight, and possibly that the foresight that you're having is not something that the people that surround you are used to and don't necessarily plan for, So they're like, why do that? Why do you need to do that? It's in the future. You have way much time for that. Just concentrate on the right now. And you're like, yes, the right now is important, true. But if I want my right now, my later right now, in 10 years or in 20 years and 25 years to be as wonderful as my right now, I need to plan for my future. You plan for your future right now. Yes. So, Leo, this is an amazing reading, okay? And that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price, okay? Now, with that being said, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore them comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Now, like I said at the beginning, we all have an intuition, and it's key to learn how to use it. So if you're interested, why don't you check out my video I release on Monday, all about strengthening your intuition. Okay, now with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.